Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I see a dream, that dream is green, and I don't mean material things. Freedom to the land, child, woman, and man, as we take up for what we stand. Better days and better nights, as we stand and unite. We're one and the same. Why is it so hard not to point and to blame? Better sheet, get our houses in order and we'll see the peace. There are steps that we must take if we wanna see.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us.
The sake of us, the sake of us.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. No more failing, telling me and beneath. What a beautiful moment, and a sight I can't wait to see. Even if I miss it, at least I wasn't part of the mission. Changing lives of men, women, and children. All glory goes to He that causes us all to be. And if they're thinking we can, we show them that just as long as we stand. A monument, we the people can't be broken as long as we stay focused. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. For the sake of us. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. A couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. I see my people rising, yeah.
Shalom, 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 lekulam. Peace to everyone. I am Chief Prince Shama Shama.
Shalom, shalom, lekulam. I am Nasika Amunah.
And I hope you all can hear us. So please put ones in the chat if you can hear us. If you're not on YouTube, come on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is just a quick update. Those that have been, supporting us and following us over the years, seeing the things that we have been, doing ministry-wise and, traveling and teaching and, building with other congregations and assemblies. We have finally got our own location here in Columbia, South Carolina. So we wanted to come on together. I think we brought it up during Yom Shabbat, of course, but wanted to just come on after Shabbat and just talk to you all in the middle of the week and kind of bring it out a little bit.
King, we are grateful. Like Maish said, this is our location. I want to express gratitude and praise to the Supreme King, because it almost reminds me of a baby, and that baby has different stages. You have to care for it in its infancy, different than you do when it's in its adolescence. And I just thank the Supreme King for trusting us with this. As you all know, Maisha and I, we take our ministry very seriously. We have since the beginning. He has since before me. And together I see that this is just another step that the Supreme King has taken us. Again, we will be giving you all updates as far as when we'll be opening up for service. But this, like I say, is another step towards just the tangibility of the work that we've been putting in.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that, I mean, I think there's many of you out there, many of you that may be watching this back. You are longing for, a lot of people are longing for a true community, true righteousness, accountability, structure, things of that nature. We speak on that often. Don't let social media fool you, right? A lot of people speak on being by themselves and wanting to be by themselves, but deep down inside, we are a people that truly want to be together. Now, are we a people that is all righteous? That's not the facts. Of course, we know that, but there are many of us that's truly wanted to do that. One of the reasons we decided to go forward with this is because, again, we're in Columbia, South Carolina, and often we will talk to people and bring things out, and they'll see and hear of us, and they'll say, well, do you all have a location?
Yeah.
Right. A lot of the things that we were doing were online. Why? Main reasons because we were traveling a lot.
Yes.
We wanted to network. We wanted to build with other Israelites. You know, I've been in this for 15 years, probably more, maybe 15 or 16 years now. And, you know, one of the biggest things that I put out a lot in the teachings is Jeremiah 29, because right now we was in captivity, right? Many of you all say we're still in captivity. And then we moved into exilic state. Right now we're in the time, I say it often, of your Babylonian, Persian era with Ezra, Zerubbabel, Yeshua, right? Nehemiah. We're in that stage now where people are trying to figure out how to move. And a lot of people, you know, they're okay with moving alone due to maybe being hurt, you know, having a little bit of experience with one group, you know, two groups, social media influence from other people speaking on their matters without knowing the full picture or the full story behind it. A lot of times we're not operating from a Torah standpoint. We're not operating like the men and the women that we look up to in the scriptures.
Okay.
Right? So we're not knowing the beautiful part about coming together. Every man and woman that we look up to that was righteous, that was blameless, that was sinless, encourage you to come together.
Okay.
So that's one of the main reasons we decided to go forward. We are projected to have our first service more than likely April 11th. That's the goal.
Yes.
We move into the not move into, but we have the keys to this location April 1st. But we want to get some things together up in there, make sure it's presentable when people do come. We have a lot of things in place, and I'll speak on that in a minute. I don't know if you have anything else.
Oh, just to add on to what you were saying about encouraging our people to find a place. As you all know, every Shabbat, my Ish and I emphasize community, and it's not a, hey, come over here to us type of thing. It's a get with your group. There's a secular term, find your tribe, when that shouldn't even be secular, because we were known by tribes according to our literature. And having a tangible place after a lot of times encountering different different Israelites, having a place now allows us to say, yes, we do have a place of worship. And as my Ish said, we're looking to start middle or, you know, the 11th of April. It is now, it's a place, it's a tangible place. So we just ask also that you all be patient with us. If you have any questions concerning the location, of course, that is something that we're still waiting to give out. But if you all have questions as far as available fellowship, we say reach out to us, you know, reach out, because we know that people are going to go back and see this video. For some that don't know that we have a location, and you might have questions. So as long as we have the answer, we'll be here to answer those questions. And again, we don't take this lightly. We don't take this lightly. As my Ish said, we did a lot of traveling. It was beautiful. Now we're able to more so plant our feet in more things that we're able to do concerning our assembly. And yes, we are just praying for the best. And as you all can tell, we're excited about this. We are excited.
And the tenants, there's a lot of important tenants. Some of you have been in this path for a couple of years, couple of months. I haven't came across a lot of people that really post a lot on social media that has been in it for more than 10 years. Typically those that have been in it for a while, they're not the ones that are really, pushing out things on social media. I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. But there's a lot of tenets that we focus on. And one of the biggest things that we focus on, which is going to set us apart, I believe, in the Columbia area, is to focus more culturally, right? We have a lot of people that knows the scripture, right? We have a lot of people that know how to do precept upon precept. The concept is good. The concept is good. I won't go into details. I was taught on that already. But the cultural aspect, the connection, right? I often say in another group that we have, can you be righteous alone? Some people answer that question. They say yes. Can you have great morals alone? I believe that's the case. Can you be righteous alone? What do you base that upon? How can you quantify righteousness if it's nothing that you can base it upon, put it against, right? Typically, a lot of times when people come together, their true self comes out. Pressure reveals truth, right? Are you able to move in a structured program? Are you able to give in to accountability, right? Are you okay with that? Are you able to get constructive criticism or suggestions that can help you better your life, help you better finances, help you better your relationships, things like that? That is what can answer if you're a righteous man or a righteous woman. And people don't understand that aspect of it. We believe that we're just that because we're reading. We believe that we're just that because we're posting, right? But true righteousness is able to weigh it against something.
King.
Right? Evil and good is the only way you can know if you're evil is based upon what is good. Only way you can know that you're righteous is based upon what is unrighteous. And unrighteous is attached to multiple people. And this is all throughout our scripture. So I'm not trying to teach or anything right now. What I'm trying to say is people are longing for this. People are longing for ways to improve their relationships and things like that. And I'm going to land my plane and pass it right back to my Isha. One of the things that we're going to be doing with this location is not just Shabtot in Hebrew, meaning Sabbaths. It's not just that. It's not just Moedim. We're going to have in the Columbia, South Carolina area, if you're near, if you're an hour away, 30 minutes away, whatever it is, workshops. We plan to have workshops. I won't go in too deep with that, but the workshops is to improve our community. Home is the foundation. The community is its mirror and the nation is its product. So whatever we're seeing as a nation that we call ourselves is due to the community, right? And we don't really have communities across the board. We have camps and congregations and stuff, but right now what's ruling us a lot is people that are not a part of that. Right? So the community is its mirror and the home is the foundation, husband and wife, right? That's the foundation. And we're battling each other, men versus women war. So we're going to be having workshops and things like that as well. So really diving into the community of Columbia and surrounding cities.
King. And like Maish said, Columbia, South Carolina, if you might be somebody that is interested in your hours away, like I say, just reach out. We're familiar with the area. You may have people that are coming out of town and want to know what's in the area. Just reach out. Maish and I, we often express that when you're looking to fellowship, it's almost like, and I'm not dating, but it's almost like courting. Yeah. A lot of people start off with talking before they even meet in person. Once they come to a common ground that I'm liking what I'm seeing or liking what I'm hearing, then they start to meet. And we're big on that because relationships are also a bigger reflection of how people in this walk get hurt. Sometimes you move too fast and you go to a place that's not for you. You go to a place that was already showing signs, or as they say, red flags. And it can't be that it's every congregation or every camp. Sometimes that place is just not the right place for you at the moment. And again, we're not saying this as we're that place. We're promoting our ministry or our assembly as just as our literature tells us to follow the commandments. You don't have to necessarily just do that with us, but find someone. Don't be alone in this, because like Maish said, what can you measure your ability to follow the commandments? When we think about Moshe and we think about when they were out there, the commandments were given to people that were around people. Because when it says, don't bear false witness, don't slander, don't commit adultery, all those things, all that pertain to a community. So if you're by yourself, it's a little easier to refrain from things because you've never had that temptation, or you've never had that encounter before. So we just promote, or we just push people to be around your people so you can know and you can learn and grow, because you can't grow and you can't really know yourself unless you're in certain environments to grow.
And one of the things she said, it's easier to refrain. What she's saying is it's easy for you to keep yourself away from it, because when you're most susceptible of failing when you are around people that are not a part of your path. That is why most of our children are failing. We say raise up a child in the way it should go and it will not depart. But how are you raising up a child in the way it should go if you're not bringing them around other children or building houses? Marry your sons and daughters with other sons and daughters within the community. All of this stuff is part of our culture. Let's see if I see some comments. Shalom, shalom. Adonia, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're not going to be here long. We just wanted to give about 20 minutes because we do know there are people, like it's people that get excited, and I know it sounds like I'm going against what I've said and when I talk on the past shop talk, but I've always said there are sincere people out there. The part that is not allowing them to become where they want, or allowing us to become where we want, is wanting to remove ourselves, be aloof from the community. So we're not going to keep harping on it. We just wanted to share that with you all. Be on alert. We will be still going live as well. We're going to be in person and going live. Even when we do the workshops that we'll be doing throughout the week, the workshops is going. Shalom, shalom. Toda rabah.
Shalom, toda rabah.
Shalom, shalom. Let me share this really quickly. That's Morris Samak. That's a covenant brother. Amar. And then we got Shavanya. Shalom, shalom. Kabir. Hallelujah. So we won't say too much, but again, we will be having workshops. The workshops will be available online when we do that for those that's not in person in Colombia. But again, this is not to come with us. Find you a group.
Yes.
Find you. It could be a small number. It could be a larger number, right? Find that. Find righteous men and women, right? Find righteous men and women. Don't just give up. You are more susceptible. Your probability of failure is greater when you're alone. Don't let no one tell you differently. There are exceptions to the rules. The truth of the matter is, most of us are not the exception to the rule. We may be the exception in other parts of our life, finances, doing, building certain things, but our relationships, most people fail that to the T. And that's simply because we are a people that is supposed to be moved off relationships. Y'all, this ain't no hands. I could just hear somebody say, I don't know nothing about that stuff. So when I'm doing this, I sing, we move our hands. So just in case somebody say some crazy stuff.
Talks with his hands a lot.
Talk with my hands, but we're that people. Have y'all noticed that's why we fail the most when it comes to that? Wait till we get to the workshops. Me and my Isha, we working on things. And for some people that say, well, women are not supposed to teach in X, Y, and Z, that is not scriptural. I understand where you get it from, but culturally, we still keep the hierarchy.
Okay.
It's still hierarchy. The man is supposed to be over his home, right? But that doesn't mean that a woman can't teach other women. That doesn't mean a woman can't teach the children. That doesn't mean a woman can't be inspirational to other men, right? Even when she's married with another man. And then don't twist my words when I say that, by the way, because I do protect mine. But that's what we're supposed to do. If we have more of that, home is the foundation. So you need man and woman. So for anyone that watches this and be like, man, they doing the wrong thing, means you don't understand us as a people culturally. You don't understand that Israel probably wouldn't even been here. I won't put the Most High in a box, but wouldn't even have been here if it wasn't for a woman. Shout out to Mora Baruch for bringing that part out. If it wasn't for a woman that helped get Moshe out of there. If it wasn't for a woman with the circumcision, and I'm not pushing women, by the way, I'm pushing balance. We need each other. So I wanted to make that clear. This is not that's not what this is, but we are pushing family. That's the core of our messages. We keep things contextual. We teach history. We teach language. We teach all of this. Consistency of the text, right? All of these different things, which is one of the things that's causing us to fail, the lack of these things. So I want to encourage all the leaders out there, all the teachers out there, stay righteous, because the people are looking for us to be that, and they're losing hope because we are removing that out of our existence. But also for the people that's looking, and you truly looking, remember there's always a remnant within a remnant. Throughout our scriptures, there was a remnant within a remnant. Everyone was not serving the Most High properly. Joshua wouldn't have said what he said, serve the Most High in sincerity and faithfulness or consistency. Prophets wouldn't have to come if everyone was that. So do not lose hope in what it is the Supreme King has instructed and commanded us to be, and that's together. Instructed us to be kahal, or community, or assembly, or congregation. That's instruction. That is law. And when you remove that, you have to ask yourself if you're keeping Torah for real. When you remove that, you have to ask yourself if you're following those who you look up to in our history and our scriptures, all the men and women that was righteous, blameless, sinless. Think about it. And I pray that the Most High strengthens you all. Did you want to close us out?
Kane, I mean, just to close out with what Maish was saying, we had a conversation today and we talked about Korah. You know, Korah, in the midst of Moshe, in the midst of what they were doing, he came up against the order that the Supreme King had given Moshe. It wasn't the order of Moshe. It was what the Supreme King had given, and he was to pass that on through the people, but he also had help with him. And, you know, we talk about a lot of spirits, but we just want to make sure that that spirit of Korah isn't on you. Look at the disruption, the division that Korah potentially caused, and then look at the consequences. So to be cut off or to separate yourself, that was more so considered a curse. So it's, look at the literature. Again, what me and Maisha bringing forth, it's not us. We believe this is what the Supreme King has given us. And we're not saying things just from our perspective. We're saying things based off our literature. And if you ever really want to know, well, what are these young people about? What is this couple about? Home is the foundation. The community is its mirror, and the nation is its product. We're about bringing forth righteous seed, righteous elders, righteous everybody, because the children are really going to have to lean on whatever it is we've left behind for them. And if we don't give them good or bad, if we don't leave a good example for them, this is a quote that I was taught since I was a little girl. What one generation practices in moderation, the next will practice in excess. So if we're being unrighteous, unruly, not submissive to leadership, going outside of what the Supreme gave us, what do we think the younger generation is going to do? And with that, I yield.
Yeah. May the Most High bless and guide you all again. We just wanted to be brief. If you want to support you can support us, reach out to us. we have a lot of things in store. And if you are someone that want to be a part of this, let us know. May the Most High bless and guide you all. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I see a dream, that dream is green, and I don't mean material things. Freedom to the land, child, woman, and man, as we take up for what we stand. Better days and better nights, as we stand and unite. We're one and the same. Why is it so hard not to point and to blame? Better sheet, get our houses in order and we'll see the peace. There are steps that we must take if we wanna see.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. Couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us.
The sake of us, the sake of us.
I see my people rising, no more stopping us. Couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. No more feeling, telling me beneath. What a beautiful moment, and a sight I can't wait to see. Even if I miss it, at least I wasn't part of the mission. Changing lives of men, women, and children. All glory goes to He that causes us all to be. Oh. And if they're thinking we can, we show them that. Just as long as we stand, a monument. We the people can't be broken as long as we stay focused. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. Couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us. For the sake of us. I see my people rising, no more stopping us. Couple billion acres across America, us. The peace rose for the sake of us.